What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol XENE for Xenon Pharmaceuticals. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, let's address the elephant in the room, the massive gap up from today's session, largely due to some positive results from an epilepsy trial with one of their drugs, right? So certainly a positive development in the scientific community, but from a technical perspective, right, underneath us now, we still have, or not still, but we've now formed a massive gap. And I'm not saying that the gap has to fill, I'm not saying it has to fill all in one day, 1 week, 1 month even, but underneath 25.25 starts to get a little hairy, noting that the next major support underneath is here at 22 based on prior resistance in here. That's not even a full gap fill. Underneath that, the full gap fills down at 16, the whole number. And again, I'm not saying it has to happen that way all in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or even ever, but if 25.25 is tested, you know what the deal is, right? We are technically headed lower into some of those areas. In terms of how this move unfolded, we'll of course have to look at this through the lens of the intraday 30-minute chart here. Let me expand this, make it a little easier on the eyes. There we go. That's much better. And we'll look at it through the lens of the fibs, right? So we'll come in here from the low of the move to the high of the first, I'd call that the first move there. What you'll notice is that the 38.2 right here, the first blue line was respected, so I like that. We'll come in one more time from the low here to this move. What you'll notice on this one is that on this pullback here, yes, the 38.2 is respected. And then one last time from the low of the day all the way on up to the high. And of course, there was no major pullback into the end of the day, but the 38.2 would be here right around 29.64. I would argue it's kind of about this structure here, closer to 30 than that 38.2, but I do like that the 61.8 is coinciding with structure, right? We have resistance, then support here and support here as well. So 28 is a line in the sand to the downside. So we'll throw that on the chart with a regular price level, clean up the fibs, and we'll of course draw this in as the pullback area right around, let's call it 30 quarter, right? So here are some scenarios to watch out for into the remainder of the week. The first healthy pullback happens to here. You're looking out for hammer candles that print, indecision doji candles that print, basically anything that makes you question, right? Is this pullback ending? Can we flip long over the highs and then get back up into some upside targets? Noting that if we do move higher, we're looking at blue sky levels, whole and half dollars, intraday levels that do form. The next line in the sand, next pullback area happens here. Again, not as confident in that pullback to 28, but if we start getting candle closes underneath, that's where the sort of tone shifts, right? Because a 61.8 retracement closes underneath, really increase the odds that you make the 100% retracement to the low of the move. And again, that's 25.25. And as we've discussed, underneath that, there's a significant gap in the chart. So please be cautious around 28, right? Ideally, it holds up as support. You'd probably wait for some sort of structural bottom instead of just reversal candles to print. Maybe that's some sort of double bottom. So something like this off that area, neckline break, whatever it ends up being, 28 is the area to watch out for. And that's going to be it for levels, right? You have the scenarios to watch out for here. The last thing I'll leave you with is that in the post market here, they did make an announcement that they are going to be doing a public offering of about $250 million worth of common shares, which generally isn't seen as the best and most healthy thing for the stock price. Typically, it means that, the sort of value of the shares has been diluted a bit, but so far in the post market, it's not like there's been a massive negative reaction to it. Just something to keep on your radar, right? Be aware of the headline risk here inside of XENE. So if you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.